This is CG Ruthless Sports. I will be brutally honest. Ain't nothing but being brutally honest. Coming at you with another video.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the rapper, the legend of the 49er Empire they call Jose Santana. What's up, man?
What's going down, brother? Thank you for having me. Of course, shout out to everybody tuning in, man. It's beautiful to be here.
For sure, man. Like, you got some good music, man. I've been listening to your music for quite some time, man. Like, you make me so pumped up, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. That's the goal. I want to make you feel some kind of way. You know what I mean? I'll take
man.
10 days out of 10.
Anytime I go look for rap music, you either pop in, like your music pops in between the top three or whatever.
Oh, dope, man. Shit, anytime I can pop in, I love it.
Yeah, for sure, man. So what really got you into doing rapping, man?
Well, it's kind of like I didn't look for it. It kind of found me, man. The way it happened is I was rapping even before I knew that I was rapping. Like, I remember being inside a church with my mom, and I remember. Do you remember the old school Vanilla Ice song? I remember.
Yeah, ice.
So I had that song memorized, right? I remember being in church and I rewrote the whole song, like with my own like lyrics, but I didn't even know what I was doing, right? And then I remember one time in the 7th grade in science class, there was this dude named Courtney, aka Pookie. And he was at his desk and he was like bobbing his head and he was writing. And I was like, what kind of science is he doing? You know what I mean? So I had to go over. I was like, hey, but what are you doing? And he was like, oh, I'm writing a rap. And I was like, what? Let me hear. And then he spit it. And I was just like, whoa, it blew my mind. So I went home that night and I came back with like 4 pages full of raps. Like, I didn't even know I had that in me. I just started writing. Like, I didn't ask anybody, how do you do it? I guess it was just something I was meant to do. So, it's saves me money on therapy. You know what I mean? It's beautiful, man. So yeah, that's pretty much how it started for me.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be natural for you, right? Just to get something that comes with the flow, and then you just go with it, huh?
Yeah, man. It's just the music. How I do it now is my process is I'll get sent a piece of music, and then I'll vibe to the music for a little bit and live it, make some memories to it, and then I'll sit down and I'll put my words over it and then record it, and hopefully it's something that people feel, and that's pretty much the process for it right now, man. Just different pieces of music, different inspiration, just living life.
Yeah, man. Then like the thing is, rap music does find you in different ways to calm your therapy. It does help you with different flows of what you feel. You can take the expression and put what you want to say. And that's what makes it so beautiful about rap. You could just say what you want to say.
Yeah, man. It's so cleansing for sure, man. And I'm a proud representative of it. I'm glad that being a Santana, I have the mantle of hip hop with that to be able to swim in that world. Because my other family members have already laid a blueprint and established the name and the musical roots. They go far back to my grandfather, and I'm just who I'm named after, and I'm just happy to be able to contribute a little bit with what it is that I do.
Yeah, and what really stands out is your passion for the 49ers, man. Like, anytime I see music, man, you just show the passion like anybody else, man.
Yeah, being a Niner fan is something that was passed down to me. I have 3 older brothers. One passed away, but 2 of us are Niner fans and the other 2 are Raider fans. But I just remember growing up and on Sundays, I had hella people coming over barbecuing, having the game on the TV in the garage while everybody's barbecuing outside, and just the memories and how just the memories attached to that and how those get-togethers made me feel, and the 49ers being what brought everyone together, did something to me spiritually. So for me, being a Niner fan isn't just the team and all of that. It's something that brings joy to my heart, my soul. It's a representation of family and friends coming together, and good energy, which is something I'm so obsessed with being picky about now, my energy, and because this is all we are. We're all energy, and but yeah, the 49ers are just will always be something that represents unity for me, and being around loved ones. So it goes really deep. It goes real deep, with me for my love for the 49ers.
Yeah, a lot of your rap music shows the passion, and then you go with the flow. But man, anytime I listen to it, it's got to do with your passion. Like when I've seen the most of your beginning songs, I've seen the one with Straight Rider. I'm a straight rider. You
Yeah,
put in your
ambition.
own like motto with the Tupac version with yourself, and then you put the turn down for what?
Oh, yeah, um, yeah, that was a fun one. Ambitions as a Niner. Um, we it was the video was big. We had a lot of people. We did the video right there in Candlestick. It was the first Niner video. Um, to bring everyone there at Candlestick, Gate E, Polar, Red Zone. We go way back. Shout out to Antonio Arvello. He's the mayor of that tailgate, and many memories were made there, and that also added to the spiritual feeling I have as being a Niner fan, because the tailgates, brother, they are. It's kinfolk, it's brotherhood, it's family. We come together under that flag of that SF you got right there on your hat. You feel me? We all come together for that. That's our flag. That's what we represent.
Respect.
Come on now, and please do not cross that line. You know what I mean? Please do not, because
Do
you know,
not.
yeah,
Hey,
but yeah, it's beautiful, man. The ambitions, yeah, we did that. And people loved it. So, it got to the point now, bro, where I've done so many Niner songs. I have a greatest hits album of Niner songs. You know what I mean? So we've been pushing, brother, and I'm a proud representative of the 49ers.
yeah, you are, man. Like your most viral video had to be Hot Boys, man. Like that one would just went off the roof, man. That was probably like one of the videos that everybody talked about the most, man. It just like, dude, you were just on that stage where they put you on the news, and then you were like saying, "Man, that just came on my head."
Well, it was dope, bro. Yeah, it was all of that was organic. Like nothing was manipulated to have that. Like we were able to get on the field. The Niners brought us in there, and we were able to get on the field. We were able to go down to City Hall in San Francisco. Shout out London Breed, for that, and then the news. They came down and they documented it. They were loving it, and well, actually, that was the one after Hot Boys. My bad, because we did the Super Bowl song, but Niner Hot Boys was at the stadium. Yep, we did everything there at Levi, and it was bananas. Everybody came out. It was a beautiful chaos, and we were able to document that, and we were able to get on the field. We were able to get on the field, and it was dope, man. Yeah, I just feel blessed that the Empire embraced that, and it was a theme song. It was a theme song for that season all the way to the Super Bowl. I remember I had this news channel in Miami call me during the Super Bowl when we were up. Remember, we were up, bro. It wasn't too, and they called it. They were
Yeah.
like, "It looks like you guys are gonna win. Are you down to do an interview? Because your song is the biggest one right now, and we want to interview you after they win." I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, of course." And then, damn, obviously that interview never happened, brother. Damn it.
Damn, that was a hit and miss with you, man. They should have got you, man. You were like, dude, you were just on viral, dude. Like, there was just a lot of music I liked about yours. Like, Push It to the Limit was definitely, it could have went up more. I mean,
That
I
was the
thought that
one.
was,
That was the one at City Hall, and yeah, it was. We did that just for the Super Bowl, and we almost got that victory, brother.
I know, I get tired of coming up short, man. Come on. When is it our time? That's the thing.
Right?
It's frustrating.
Yeah.
And
But
then, yeah. What were you going to say?
no,
My
go ahead,
bad.
go ahead, brother.
No, but what really gets my attention about the other music of yours was when you had the one called Niner by Law, where you had Black C on there, bro. How'd you get this dude on your video, man? That dude was popping.
Oh, Black Sea, that was like a childhood dream come true too. Because shout out to Ray Rez. Me and him combined forces on the Niners by Law song, and he actually was the one that brought Black Sea in, and I was able to meet Black Sea through there and established a good working relationship. But yeah, man, he heard the song and Niners by Law. You know, we named it that because of Black Sea and the group he was in. You know, Ruthless by Law, RBL. So he jumped on the song, so we made it Niners by Law, and he loved the idea. He came down for the video, and it was good. You know, it was that was at a time when the Niners weren't doing good. But we put the play together, and we give the fans something that they can, you know, root for the team for, you know, and that's something that I pride myself on the most, bro. When it comes to the Niner anthems, is I do them when we're losing, bro. Like when it's just bad, horrible. Like when it's not cool to be a fan. When we're getting spanked, you know, and we're not going to the playoffs. That's when I've made the most anthems, bro. If you look at my catalog, and I pride myself with that. And like the Hot Boys, that was good. That was a good one that came out during the winning season. But you know, it's just if you notice, bro, when the Niners aren't doing too good. Um, you won't see too many anthems, bro. You won't see too many anthems. And then, you know, at the beginning of the season, you'll see some people promoting a Niner song, you know, and then the Niners start losing. And then what happened to the song? It never came out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, well, is your Niner representation based on the record? Because it's not for me, homie. You know what I mean? I don't care what the record is, bro. I don't care what the jersey's name says on the back. It's what it says on the front, bro. And real Niner fans are gonna be fans, regardless of the record. You know what I mean? I remember being at Candlestick, bro. The worst seasons, but we're there, bro. We were there. Gate Polar tailgating, and the people came out. It was beautiful, man. So yeah, it's just man, it's I pride myself on that, bro. I kind of veered away from what you said, but yeah, it's we do it for the fans, bro. That's what that drives me, the people being receptive to the music, and it's just we do it with pride, brother. You know, just how the fans are. The Niner fans are prideful individuals, bro, and we come together, man. Like I said, don't cross that line, brother.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. You do make a valid point, man. Because if it comes down to us not having a winning season, you don't see no records. I only see you mostly around. That's the only one I see active. Like since I've seen you've done your videos for decades, I've only seen you post videos of Niners music at times. So I can count on you.
Yeah, you know, and the last one I did, official one that I did was the Niners Hot Boys. You know, it's just even that season and then the seasons that followed, it just everybody started doing it, bro. Everybody. There's anthems all over the place. And that's beautiful. I'm so glad that there's so much Niner music for the fans. You know, everybody right now they're winning, you're gonna see hella anthems. Good. You know, this season you're gonna probably see hella anthems too. And you know, it's given me an opportunity to focus on other music as well, you know, because I love the Niners, but you know, I do other music too. Um, and that's what I've been focusing on. And you know, Antonio, he's been in my ear about knocking a new one out for this season. So I think that there's going to be something special coming for the fans this year, and I'm not going to give too much away about it. But you know, there's something cooking. There's something we're going to put in the oven, and we're going to bring it out nice and toasty at the right time.
Yeah. So to the faithful that's watching, man, just know you won't know. It's a mystery.
Yeah, yeah, until it's not, and then
It's a not.
you're head to it.
Yeah. But since everything kind of goes in with your passion with the Niners, who was your all-time favorite 49ers player that made you just a fan in general?
You know, I'm gonna say Joe Montana and Ronnie Lott. Joe Montana was able to meet when I was a little kid, bro. He was signing autographs in Daly City at Safeway, in Westlake Shopping Center, and my mom took me. I remember we waited in line. The line went all the way around the mall, bro. There was a Woolworth there, all sorts of Walgreens, all sorts of stuff, and we waited. And when we got there, he was super cool. I remember he was there with his wife, Jennifer, and he was just cool, man. Like he was so nice, and he made us forget that we were in line for 2 hours, waiting for that autograph. And then as I got older a little bit, Ronnie Lott is just the viciousness, the unregard for his body, and just laying it all on the line, and that hit he put on Icky Woods, bro, in the Super Bowl. That right there, like, bam, that changed the whole dynamic of that game. That set the tone. And so I would have to say Montana and Lott, bro. Those are on Mount Rushmore for me as far as 49ers go.
As far as mine, it would be Steve Young, and I don't know. Like some people may kind of take it as controversial, but I say Teal had the better attitude. He was more exciting to watch, but I think mostly
I'm a big Teal fan. That dude was super passionate. He came into play, bro. When he was with Philly, if it wasn't for him, they would have got embarrassed in that Super Bowl. He was the one running all over New England. He put Philly on the map in that game, and when he was with the Niners, bro, he put it down. You know what I mean? Come on, man. He was a beast. I was sad to see him go, honestly.
Yeah, me too, man. But I never understood the side of the business. But I guess as soon as I started to find out more behind the scenes, I actually had a chance to get Julian Peterson on the show, and he explained to me why this team fell apart after he left. Was because the front office was so terrible. They had no direction. They didn't know what to do with their players. Peterson was talking about that he was more than happy to stay with the Niners, but they didn't offer him a contract that he wanted, and it just went different directions. He could have easily been the defensive player of the year, but they wanted to devalue him so they can pay him cheaper, and he didn't like that.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would like that. You know what I mean? That's the part of the game I don't like, bro. The behind the scenes, the business, and I mean, what can we do? These guys got to get paid, and it's a business. We see it as our, we rep our emblem, we rep our jersey, and but it is. It's at the end of the day that the players and the owners, it's an employee-employer relationship, and that's something that that gets lost on the fans sometimes, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that's true. You can't just get upset with certain players like Debo. Maybe Debo is trying to get something done, but maybe we don't know.
Yeah, man, listen, bro. If he signs, everybody's gonna be happy. Everybody's like, whatever, bro. When he signs, he's lined up there on the sideline, bro. Come on, let's go, Debo.
Let's go. Mm-hmm. So let me ask you your thoughts as a 49er fan. Mm-hmm. Do you really think that Jimmy's good is gone, or do you really feel that Jimmy's gonna stick around?
I don't know, bro. But I think if they want to give Trey Lance an honest opportunity, they're gonna have to get rid of Jimmy, because you can't have a quarterback in the locker room as a backup who took the team to the Super Bowl and then took them one game shy of the Super Bowl just last year, bro. Like, it's just, he's a young kid. Trey Lance is young, and I don't know if he'll be able to handle that. In my opinion, I think he's gone. I think as soon as he's healthy enough, they're going to ship him out, because I think that it won't help Trey Lance develop having to feel like he's looking over his shoulder with somebody who was proven. I would love for him to stay. I would love for, if he's the backup, go ahead, Trey Lance, you know what I mean? Make it happen. And if you don't, well, guess what? We got somebody who did make it happen lightweight. So I would love for him to stay, but I don't think it's going to happen, bro.
Do you really think if he did stay, you think it's going to start dividing the locker room, or no?
I don't know. I don't know there. I don't know the dynamics in there. It may, if Trey Lance doesn't perform well and they start losing, there may be players there who's going to be like, well, put Jimmy back in. Nobody wants to lose. You work hard, so it may. But I just think more so it might have a psychological impact on Trey Lance having to look over his shoulder more than anything.
Yeah, I think it makes the most sense to just let the kid build up the experience and build his confidence and not have to worry about a guy like Jimmy to be behind him. So it's like, you're going to have a guy that's been proven, but then you're going to have to take a chance on a kid that you just invested a lot, that just had 17 career starts in college. So you're putting your future with this team. And Shanahan, I'm hoping that this pays off, man. This guy knows how to make the most out of quarterbacks, but this is something special between Trey Lance.
Yeah. I hope if we are the Niner Empire is all hoping this pans out because there's some quarterbacks we could have took in the past that we kind of passed on. So we'll see. They put everything in on Trey Lance, and I'm hoping the kid develops, and I hope he becomes top five in the league. I hope that he's like a Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes. I hope all that fall into that category, brother. Let's go. So yeah, man, we'll see. We're gonna find out, right?
Yeah, we're gonna find out. And then just by looking at what Shanahan had to go through on a Monday Night Football game, he felt like he regret passing on a guy like Josh Allen. So he thinks that maybe he's getting somebody with Trey Lance with those traits.
Yeah, yeah, I hope so. I hope so. That some report came out, what I think like last week, where somebody was saying, what is that guy's name on FS1? Colin Cowherd has a podcast. Him and I forgot the other guy's name, but they put out a report where they were saying that Trey Lance's arm was getting tired. Yeah, fatigue, like arm fatigue. Like what? Come on, bro. He's young. Like, so hopefully there's no truth to that. I know the front office rebuked those reports. But we're gonna see, bro. Like everything, all the proof is gonna be in the pudding. In a couple of months.
Yeah, we'll see about that part. It's just, I just think it's false. Maybe here's what I think what can be Colin Coward's saying this stuff. I think it's because the ill will towards Trey for dumping his daughter. He was dating his daughter not that long ago and moved on. Maybe that's what it is. The bitterness. Yeah, he dated his daughter.
Colin Cowherd's daughter.
No. Trey Lance was dating Colin Coward's daughter. Yeah, I think that's something. I think there's some animosity there. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. I think, that changes the whole game. Oh, come on now. Yeah.
You might want to question Colin Cowherd on his critique a little bit. And then Joy Taylor kind of showed them some practice tape and said, hey, there's practice right there. What else do you need to see? And he kept saying the same criticism like those other guys have been saying. Like you got guys like Emmanuel Acho kind of like putting stuff in his mouth. And then you got Marcel Wiley kind of whatever, man. I don't know. I just don't even like listen to these guys, but they're kind of like, they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that has a lot to do with critiquing a quarterback when that quarterback was quarterbacking your daughter.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Like, I can understand if it's one thing to criticize. If it's one thing to criticize, but you didn't even watch the practice and all the other stuff that's been going on. But I think it's just the fact that he knew that he had something with Trey with the money security, and he thought, hey, he could take my daughter and then take care of her. Nope, he left.
I didn't know that. You just broke some news to me. I didn't know that. Yeah, that makes this whole argument invalid.
Yeah, if you search up Liv Coward and Trey Lance, they were dating for a little bit.
I'm gonna check it out for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. Then I had to get this one former Jet Scout guy, Daniel Kelly, and I kind of put him in his place, and I told him, dude, how can you criticize on Trey's arm fatigue if you haven't watched practice? And then he admit that he didn't even watch it. And I said, dude, then your point is invalid, sir.
Yeah, amen. Yeah.
I know a lot of these media's got nothing better to do. They want to beat a dead horse, so they might as well just target on Trey Lance.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of, first it was the Debo controversy that the media was latching onto and trying to spin negativity around it. And now that it looks like that situation is getting resolved, now what? Now let's go mess with Trey Lance and cause some scenarios there. And I didn't know, damn, he was dating Coward's daughter. That changes everything. That explains everything too.
I mean, it's one thing to be a criticism, but I think he wasn't being objected about it. I think he's just bitter by that.
I'm surprised I didn't hear about that. Like that's not known everywhere, I believe.
It's kind of been talked about very little, but you don't really hear it as much, like you said. Like before that, wasn't he kind of praising about this kid earlier? Like when he got in the draft, he was talking about how this could be the guy you could build your quarterback around. Now he's kind of flipping tunes and say, I don't know if this kid's ready and all this stuff.
Yeah, that you got a point. So, but week 1 is coming, preseason is coming, but week 1, that's when all eyes are going to be there, and we're going to see what this kid got. He's had this whole year. He's known the job is his. I mean, Jimmy G, when he ended the season, he knew it's over, and that's how he talked. Like he knows he gave the speech like he knew he wasn't coming back. Trey Lance has confidently known this is going to be his team this whole time, so hopefully he's putting the work, and hopefully he's going to come out and thrive and look comfortable and make it happen and stack them W's all the way to the bowl.
And the good thing about Trey Lance is he doesn't have to carry the team. It's mostly just built with the running game, solid receiving core, a good defense. That's got recipe for success.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you 1,000%.
I mean, for Jimmy Garoppolo, we gave him the best talent in the world, and he couldn't even get us the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, he got us there once, and he was one game shy of getting us there again. But anyway, he'll be gone, and it'll be Trey Lance's turn to do just as good and hopefully better.
Yeah, man. Then you look at our defense; it's going to be a lot different with a lot of these other key pieces we just added. I feel like our edge rushers are going to be the most improved. Then our secondary is going to be a little bit better on depth chart. That's how I feel about our defense. Last year, it was a little bit question mark with the secondary because of our cornerback depth was suspect. We didn't have enough guys to step into play, but we did the most we could.
Yeah, no, I agree. The defense is definitely going to be, I think, the best part of our team this year, and they're gonna cause some mayhem when they hit the field on Sundays. So I'm anxious to see that, and I'm Bosa to tear it up again. I'm ready. I'm ready to see all that.
You ready for Kinlaw to finally break out, or you think it's just what it is?
Let's see, man. I hope he does. I want everybody to succeed, and push that SF emblem forward, and just hope advance. We got to get a bowl, man. It's time. We have to.
It's been for so long, so many decades, man. It's like, when are we going to get our chance? I'm tired of how Seattle got over the hump. I'm tired of the Rams getting over the hump. It's our time.
I agree with you 1,000%, bro.
So, did you ever seen that video of Javon Kinlaw going viral towards Grant Cohn, bro? He freaking cussed the crap out of him and put him in his place. Like, he disrespected him. Way out of line.
I didn't see the whole thing. I read some of the transcript though, and I was like, wow, that dude though, he has a little stigma on him, a little bad energy. That dude that he flashed on. There's even other radio broadcasters out here in the Bay that aren't very fond of him. So I see a lot of other players kind of went to Kinlaw's defense on that dude. So hey man, I understand that's your profession. And writers, that's what they get paid to do, right? But you have to understand that these are grown men. This is their profession that you're leaning into negatively, and it could impact it. It can impact them. In their contracts and things like that. So it's going to happen, and it's not going to be the last time it happens. That's been happening. There's writers, there's media people that players don't like because of stuff like that, and that's why they ignore them and they don't get interviews, they don't get stories. So it's a revolving door of you treat them wrong and you believe that it's going to come back somehow. Even if it isn't how Kinlaw reacted, there's other ways that players can go ahead and get even. So yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy, right? What did you think about it?
I thought it was kind of I thought the way it was approached, I thought, man, he could have just been more reasonable with him, but I guess Kinlaw had enough, and I guess Kinlaw had to just say what was need to be said because nobody was going to say it, so he felt like he needed to be the first to put it out there.
Yeah, maybe they do the thing twice now, who knows? I don't know, bro. It is what it is. They got to move forward. Dude's gonna keep doing what he's doing, and Kinlaw, I want to see that energy on the field, beast out on the field. Let's go.
So, which one player do you have in mind that you feel that's going to break out that nobody would expect? Like, who do you feel like is a breakout guy this year?
That nobody's going to expect. I don't know, but I want to see Ayuk take it to another level for sure. I feel like he's on the cusp of just balling out. And I think maybe people do expect that, but that's who I'd like to see. I'd like to see hit his potential. I think Ayuk this year is going to be something big for him.
Oh, man, that's a good choice because the chemistry with him and Trey, that's an important factor. He could run the routes, just needs to be more consistent like he's been, but I think he could be the breakout. There's one player that I will say who could easily surprise people, and I've said it like if he gets his opportunity, I feel like he'll ball out. I feel like Juwan Jennings can easily get more of the targets because they're going to
Hmm.
cover those two receivers, and he's going to get his opportunities.
Oh yeah, he made a lot of noise. He made a lot of noise this year. Turned some heads. I was like, when he grabbed, I was like, oh. So yeah, yeah, I think you have a point there too. I think that's a good bet. I think I hope so. I hope everybody turns up a notch.
Yeah, I hope Trey Sermon steps it up this year, man, because he just didn't look good as rookie. I just hope he finds that form, man, because we just drafted a running back from LSU that's going to take your job.
Well, he was yeah. He didn't get on the field too much, right? It was
Yeah,
he
Elijah Mitchell.
yeah, he got and he was injured, right? And then sometimes like he didn't even suit up, right? And
Hmm.
Elijah Mitchell just came in and just he did the most with his opportunity. Yeah, I don't know. I thought Trey Sermon was going to come in and start smacking, but
Yeah,
unfortunately, maybe this year we'll see. But they did, yeah. They drafted another kid, so it's going to be competitive.
it sure is, man. We just added a lot of good depth pieces. You look at our defensive line too. We just drafted this kid from USC. This guy's got potential.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's we'll see. I want everything to pan out, the draft picks, and we'll see how John Lynch and Shanahan put things together this year and make the most for the fans so that they can get the best show.
For sure, man. Like you said, we got to get to that brick by brick.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Of course, I think by now that the it should be built, though. You know what I mean? Like the house should be built. So no more bricks. We're in.
No more,
Like
a couple more years of waiting, please.
yeah, come on, man. It's time. It's time, bro.
Yeah,
This house should have been built 2 times already.
should have been done, but it took so long. It must
Yeah,
be like lagging a little bit.
yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Man. But man, dude, it is so honored just to get you on the show, man. I know you probably got a little extra time here and there, man. I know you got something on your sleeves, man. But I'm gonna give you something to tune in for next week, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna get your boy Black C on the show on Sunday.
Oh, dope. Tell him I said what's up. Send my love. He's one of the dopest from this area out here. Humble cat. He's real approachable, and I have nothing but good things to say about him, bro. I grew up listening to him. I've been honored to be able to work with him, and he's going hard, man. He's out working these youngsters. How he's approaches his craft, the hustle behind it. Yeah, man, he's inspirational to this day. He's an inspiration to watch and to know, man. It doesn't matter like at what age you are. If this is something you love doing, keep doing it. And I support anything he does, man. I'm happy to be able to call him a peer, and I'm still a fan. I'm a fan of his work. So yeah, man, that's good, bro. That's dope that he's gonna be on there.
Yeah, because he was nice enough to just respond, and he said, "Hey, here's my number. You can just contact me, and we can figure out something." And he said we can make it happen.
Dope. Yeah, man, he's a good dude for sure. And I'll
Yeah,
be
very
tuning in.
good.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, before I give you your solo intro, I know you probably got to get something to get going, but I'm going to let you speak what you want to speak, and you can say what you want to the faithful, man, before we end it.
Okay. What's going on, man? This is Jose Santana. I'm excited for this new year. I think the Niners can take it to the bowl as long as Trey Lance does what he's supposed to do, and I'm looking forward to that. And keep repping, man. We're Niner Empire. We are a family. If you have some time, I have a new album out called Santana Vida that's available on all digital platforms, and go ahead and check it out, man. I put my heart and soul into it, and stay tuned. I'm gonna have something. A surprise for the Empire this year, man. So shout out to the Empire. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you, brother. Nothing but love.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Maybe down the road, we'll definitely need to catch up one day, man.
For sure. I appreciate you, brother.
Man, I want to check out your album when it pops up, man. I've seen like your other recent one called Once Upon a Time in the Missions.
Oh, that's on the album. The album is out now on all digital platforms. Santana Vida, that's on there. Black C's on the album. JT Campos, from Queen of the South, jumped on there. Michael Corion Blanco. We got all the heavy hitters from the Bay Area are on there. So shout out. That's released through GT Distribution and Ace Deuce Bell Bonds. They had their hands in there, and we cooked up a nice project, and hopefully you guys feel it, man.
For sure, man. Thank you for having your time, man. We'll definitely catch up at some point, maybe later in the season. We'll definitely catch up.
For sure. God bless you, brother. We'll talk soon.
All right, you too, man.
Okay. Bye-bye.